keep people from their history, and they are easily controlled. My object in life is to dethrone God and destroy capitalism. Accumulation of wealth at one pole is at the same time accumulation of misery, agony of toil, slavery, ignorance, brutality, mental degradation at the opposite pole. The education of all children, from the moment that they can get along without a mother's care, shall be in state institutions. Surround yourself with people who make you happy, people who make you laugh, who help you when you're in need, people who genuinely care. They are the ones worth keeping in your life. Everyone else is just passing through. Take away a nation's heritage, and they are more easily persuaded. Communism begins where atheism begins. Catch a man, a fish, and you can sell it to him. Teach a man to fish, and you ruin a wonderful business opportunity. The theory of communism may be summed up in one sentence: abolish all private property. We have no compassion, and we ask no compassion from you. When our turn comes, we shall not make excuses for the terror. If you can cut the people off from their history, then they can be easily persuaded. Money plays the largest part in determining the course of history. When the sufferers learn to think, then the thinkers will learn to suffer. The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope. The meaning of peace is the absence of opposition to socialism. From each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. The first requisite for the happiness of the people is the abolition of religion. Democracy is the road to socialism. There are, besides, eternal truths such as freedom, etc., that are common to all states of society. But communism abolishes eternal truths. It abolishes all religion and all morality. Instead of constituting them on a new basis, it therefore acts in contradiction to all past historical experience. A heavy or progressive or graduated income tax is necessary for the proper development of communism. There must be something rotten in the very core of a social system, which increases its wealth without diminishing its misery. The full man does not understand the wants of the hungry. The Jews of Poland are the smeariest of all races. Owners of capital will stimulate working class to buy more and more of expensive goods, houses, and technology, pushing them to take more and more expensive credits until their debt becomes unbearable. The unpaid debt will lead to bankruptcy of banks, which will have to be nationalized, and state will have to take the road, which will eventually lead to communism. Anyone who knows anything of history knows that great social changes are impossible without feminine upheaval. Social progress can be measured exactly by the social position of the fair sex, the ugly ones included. History repeats itself, the first as tragedy, then as farce. I wish to avenge myself against the one who rules above. Taxes are the source of life for the bureaucracy, the army, and the court, in short, for the whole apparatus of the executive power. Strong government and heavy taxes are identical. The rich will do anything for the poor, but get off their backs. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. Social reforms are never carried out by the weakness of the strong, but always by the strength of the weak. Do not be deluded by the abstract word freedom. Whose freedom? Not the freedom of one individual in relation to another, but freedom of capital to crush the worker. Change the economic base, and you will change human beings. Religion is the opium of the masses. There is no greater stupidity than for people to marry and so surrender themselves to the small miseries of domestic and private life. Workers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. The democratic concept of man is false because it is Christian. The democratic concept holds that each man is a sovereign being. This is the illusion, dream, and postulate of Christianity. Follow your own path, no matter what people say. This young lady, who instantly overwhelmed me with her kindness, is the ugliest creature I have seen in my entire life, with repulsive Jewish facial features. Religion is the impotence of the human mind to deal with occurrences it cannot understand. Under no pretext should arms and ammunition be surrendered. Any attempt to disarm the workers must be frustrated by force if necessary. For the bureaucrat, the world is a mere object to be manipulated by him. We know that violent measures against religion are nonsense, but this is an opinion. As socialism grows, religion will disappear. Its disappearance must be done by social development, in which education must play a part. The communists everywhere support every revolutionary movement against the existing social and political order of things. They openly declare that their ends can be attained only by the forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, and the soul of soulless conditions. It is the opium of the people.